Hey y'all, it's Carolyn. I am trying to make this video again. This is literally like my 16th or 17th try. I'm going to start this one out by telling you if I keep glancing off into the distance, it's because I'm looking at the mountains and the snow. Maybe I'm disassociating a little bit, but I don't know. My therapist says I do that sometimes. Um, I'm writing I'm writing this. I just wrote an email. First email I've done in a long time. I am doing this video because I wanted to update you guys on what is going on with my health and my life. I tell people all the time to be kind to each other and to don't judge a book by its cover. You can't look at somebody and know what they're going through. You can't look at me and know that I'm sick. That's one of the hardest things about having a chronic illness that doesn't have a face, I guess you could say. A friend of mine and I were talking the other day, and you spend so much of your energy trying to mask how miserable you are so that other people don't see it. And it's exhausting. Today, I put on lip liner, which is what I'm wearing on my lips, sunscreen on my face, and my eyebrows are courtesy of Mad Love eyebrow stamps because my hands are so shaky that I can't do makeup anymore. I can't wear eyeliner anymore, which, if y'all know me, I've been wearing the freaking winged eyeliner for as long as I can remember. Not only are my eyes all droopy now, but I just can't do it. I would look like an idiot. I have a tilt table test scheduled. Well, it's not scheduled yet as far as I know, but I've been referred to a cardiologist who's going to do a tilt table test for me to check me for postural orthostatic tachycardia syndrome. I have passed out multiple times, mostly when I'm squatting to standing or laying down to standing up, sometimes in the shower. It's scary because you just don't know when it's going to happen. Especially, we have a wood stove that heats our house. Squatting down to put stuff in the wood stove and then standing up, the last thing I want is to fall face first into that. But I'm pretty good about being cautious. I sit on my feet and then I get up backwards. Like I said, have tremors so bad that I'm unable to grasp stuff really well. Right now, I have the phone resting on both of my legs, with my elbows and my full forearms on my legs. So that is what's kind of keeping it from shaking. It might be shaking a little bit, but it's not too bad. What else? I was diagnosed with fibromyalgia. I was put on medication for that. It seems to help. My joints don't hurt as bad. I can walk up and down the stairs with less pain. My ankles and my hips were so painful. It was ridiculous. I still have trouble a lot with my left hip and my left ankle. I don't know why that is. I have a Chiari-1 malformation in my brain, which they said does not cause the headaches, but I am not sure if it does anything. It's just part of my spinal cord is, or part of my brainstem is protruding a little bit past my skull, which is not normal. So that's all it is. My headaches are daily. My liver enzymes are slightly elevated because I do take a lot of medication for headaches, and I am so grateful that they started me on Nurtec. I would love to do a commercial for them because it is the only medication so far that stops my migraine from starting. So it is a miracle. I don't take any narcotics. That is not true. Because my tremors are so bad, I do take clonazepam. But I don't take any narcotics for pain. I do use kratom, which is very helpful. Usually I do it in the morning. Sometimes before I go to bed if I need help sleeping, but usually I take it for energy and not sleep. If you are in the market for that, by the way, there's a really nice guy who owns a company called mytreesoflife.com. He's a very religious man in a good way, not overbearing. But his company, his kratom, is sustainably harvested and it's tested and all that stuff. So it's because this is not FDA approved. Matter of fact, they're trying to get it banned and made into a Schedule 2 narcotic or whatever. It simulates it works on your opiate. I don't know. It works in a way that's similar to opiates, but it's not an opiate. Matter of fact, I have drug tests all the time, and it doesn't come up, and it doesn't get you high, and you cannot overdose on it. Matter of fact, a lot of people use it to get off of opiates. So yeah, check him out. He's a great guy. He's been helping me for a couple of years now. Stuff tastes like crap though. I am having an EMG and some nerve biopsies done on the 17th at UCSF. So that hopefully will give us some more clues. That's my neurologist says. I have a neurosurgeon who I don't need right now, a neurologist who is on maternity leave, and then a neuromuscular neurologist who I absolutely love them all. They're so sweet over there at UCSF. My cardiologist in Ukiah, he said that I wore the heart monitor last year. He thinks that a lot of my symptoms are related to the fact that I have multiple PVCs, and that I'm symptomatic. But he said we can't do anything about it. We just have to wait until that one cell that's causing those PVCs in my heart to die, which can take anywhere from 3 to 5 years. So, yeah. The reason I started this video over, and I know this is such a long video, and I'm so sorry, is because I fell apart talking about how I used to be and what I used to do, and how I'm the one now that needs help. I helped people for over 20 years, that was my life, that was my identity. I was a mother and I was a nurse. And you know what? I think I was a pretty good nurse. I miss it. I never thought I'd say that I missed it until it was taken from me to where I can't do it physically. I've been unable to get work because I can't do it. I'm physically just not able to. Nobody's going to hire you when they find out that you pass out half the time you stand up or that you're shaking so bad. I just had a freaking card returned to me today because they said that address does not exist. And it was just that my handwriting was so bad from shaking that you couldn't read it. Even I was surprised if I sent it out looking that bad. So Cheryl, if you're watching this, I'm sorry you didn't get your Valentine's Day card. I'm just asking for help. If there's anyone out there that can help me just a little bit, even just like $1 here, $5 there, every little bit helps. I'm still waiting on my disability to come through. I've always been able to take care of my kids. I've always been able to take care of myself. And I am now at a point where I can't. Hopefully my disability comes through soon. They said that they think it will. In the meantime, I'm trying to get help through social services, who have helped me greatly with assistance with food. And now they're trying to get me some cash aid. So hopefully that will help. In the meantime, I'm just ignoring the phone calls of all the people I owe money to because I've been living off credit cards for the last 2 years. So yeah, that's where I'm at. That is my story. This once confident woman who was strong and felt like she could do anything is now pleading for help just to pay bills. And ending up having to depend on the government. I just want to get better. I want to go back to work. I am working on my shop. I'm trying to get more items in it, but it's been difficult because when you make things with your hands and you have trouble using your hands, it's very difficult to make things. It's kind of like a funny joke that God has played on me. Here's how your life is going to turn out. I'm going to give you all these really hard obstacles to overcome when you're a child and a teenager. And then when you become an adult, I'm going to give you some more that are like horrible. And then when you hit midlife, to top it off, I'm going to give you some, and then I'm going to take away your ability to help yourself by working. It's like a sick joke. Anyway, this is why I didn't want to make this video, because I can't talk about this without breaking down. But I also want my friends to know that I am still alive. I'm still fighting. I'm not going to give up. I am going to keep going. There are good things that are happening in my life, so I'm trying to balance all that out. I'm also dealing with depression from all of this, which is something new for me. And I think I told you guys I was diagnosed with fibromyalgia. I'm not sure. That is something completely new to me too. I don't even know what that is, to be honest. I'm also losing my hair. I try to grow it out one time and I start losing my hair. Yeah. So anyway, that's where I am. I love you guys. I care about my friends. I appreciate that you guys worry about me. But I am definitely still here, still kicking. Just at a low spot right now. So, but it'll go back up. Things will get better. They always do. That's what I'm trying to remind myself. They always do. So, anywho, sorry this was so long, but share if you can. Thank you.